Hello, and welcome to the New Age Geeks channel. If you're new here, we'll build an inclusive space for people of all walks of life through the power of friendship, magic, and tabletop role-playing games. Tonight we have Forging Fates 2 Shattered Seas, one of our two tables telling a story. Nope, you know what I mean. Anyways, I'm not a smart man. That being said, who's got what going on this week they want to shout out before we dive back into tonight's episode?
We have the final episode before our grand finale of Villains by the Hour happening tomorrow, so go check that out. The group might have gotten themselves in even more trouble than last time, which, if you've been watching, you might question how that's possible, so go watch it. Over on Terracosm Entertainment.
A D&D party getting themselves into trouble that they didn't need to get into? No way, that never happens.
Never.
Z, what do you got going on this week?
We just have more Pal World on my end. We finished Iron Lung. That was surprisingly a very good game for such a short game. Yeah, we have a dedicated server over there. We are in the final edits of Hen House, so that is getting soft launched very, very, very soon. And guys, you can follow Hen House TTRPG here on Twitch. And I also stream myself as a little dragon VTuber over on my channel, Zella. Yeah, guys, that's what I got going this week at least.
And then next week, follow me at Vegas the Wanderer as I'll share my journey at Gen Con this year. How it's going to be being a minority participation grant recipient there. So that's going to be fun, a little networking and meeting with the peoples and learning new things. So it's going to be fun.
Can I ask what the grant was for?
Yeah, so it's so every year, Gen Con has a minority participation grant. If you are a BIPOC, you're able to apply to this, and or any other minority persons, and kind of show what and explain what TTRPGs and board games mean to you, and how you want to grow your community, and they're able to support you by buying your badge and also then giving you a stipend to help you get there.
Awesome.
That's dope.
Congratulations, man. Looking forward to seeing what comes out of that.
For sure.
Evan, you got anything going on this week you want to shout out, my friend?
Not really. Out of all of us here, I'm probably the most offline, so to speak. Still DMing a nearly 5-year-long campaign with some players who are on these streams, both Zyda and Tech from the Wednesday sessions. So, yeah.
Such a fun table. Love that table.
Evan has such a fun way of talking. It's always just like, yes, this is what I am doing. I am calm, cool, and collected at all times.
You listen to him read a book.
Yeah, I know. I want to tell me a story.
You guys should listen to some of his NPC characters that he does. Top tier. Like some of my favorites.
Amazing.
All right. That being said, if you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime, so just if you need somewhere to drop that free sub, you can drop it to us. We'd appreciate it. Besides that, like, comment, subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. We appreciate all the support. It helps us out a ton and keeps me motivated to keep doing this stupidity, telling fucking fantasy stories. That being said, let's dive into tonight's episode. I know we're looking forward to finishing this combat, so Zyda, tell us what happened last session.
Well, y'all, after finding our bearings, on to the next adventure and dealing with some bogus vendors trying to charge us way too much like we're tourists, we visited my good friend Mr. Fizz, picked up some platinum rings and some gold dust, had a little chatter, gonna look out for anything we find on our adventures, and made it over to the Iron Leviathan, where we're like, you know what, guys, we like you, we'll pay you, take us where we need to go, we'll do some island hopping, maybe even get some jobs along the way. Well, all that was fine and dandy until, I don't know, during our watches, we were boarded by 2 water elementals, and shit kind of went sideways. So far we have found ourselves with Captain Aisha and Ernot being killed. Guys, this isn't looking too hot, and we're in the fight of our lives right now. So I'm hoping that this works out, because I really don't want to make a new character. But also, thank you to Melon for using the inspiration and making sure that our boat did not have lava. So, guys, let's jump right into it, because this is gonna be hard to watch, maybe.
Speaking of the inspiration, reminder, if you are watching the show and you feel the desire to create some fan art, you can submit that fan art, and for every piece of fan art we get, our groups will get an extra reroll for each piece of fan art. You can submit those fan arts on the Discord through the fan art sub channel, or you can email them with the topic fan art to newagegeeks34@gmail.com. That being said, we're back into it, folks, as it is back to the top of the initiative order, and our first little buddy is gonna go.
No, little buddy, no.
Just a reminder, this one is still hexed. So just a reminder that that spell is still active.
Where am I in
You are
the positioning?
prone down here.
Why?
I forget why you're prone, so we'll stand you up for free. It might have
Well,
fallen.
Yeah, I think you were up top with.
Yeah.
I was on the same deck with Zyda
Yeah.
because I was in melee with the water elemental.
He might be on the ground on the deck with the elemental one, because Zyda got out of there by going to the griffin.
Okay, all right. It might have fallen. I don't remember, so we'll just do. But it is going to be the elemental's turn. He is going to move, so you get an attack of opportunity if you'd like, Smog.
Yes, I am gonna take it. I can't do Booming Blade as a reaction, so it would just be a Scimitar swipe. Still magical nonetheless.
Thank you.
That is 21 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Alright, so use you. So that is going to be 5 magical slashing. And I think I use it on any attack. No, only my turns. So yeah, just five magical slashing damage.
Okay.
Oh, the hex, the
Yes.
d6 for the hex. That'd be an extra 4 necrotic.
Perfect.
And it's cursed for strength checks.
Got it. So he's going to see if he can get his whelm back. He does not. So he's going to go ahead and attack our friend up there twice with his slam attacks. First one is a 22. Second one is
Not the guy at the helm.
12, so that does not hit. So that's
Love
one
the guy
hit.
steering.
That is a 16 damage. So our pirate friend is still up. And that ends the first one's turn. Kiln, you are closest for the second one. So he's going to go ahead and see if he gets his whelm back. He does not. So he's just going to go ahead and attack you twice. 22 to hit. And the second one is...
And then before the second one, I'll make my steady response attack.
All right, awesome. The second one's a 10, so it misses.
Wow, a natural 20. That's how you start the day.
Yeah, let's go.
And then let's see here. Hopefully, it's going to be something good. I think that's 6, right? Two of them. Okay, that's cut.
What are the two crag cats doing in the situation downstairs?
Those.
And that's sorry, 13 piercing, non-magical for that one.
Okay, so that's half damage. So that's 6 piercing damage.
Mhm.
All allies, like any allies you may have, always go on your turn. Just for simplicity's sake, instead of adding in a bunch of different, initiatives, I just always have them go on your guys' turn. So for that first attack, Kiln, you take 12 points of bludgeoning damage. And that is going to end their turn. Which brings us to Zyda.
Okay, before my turn, I think technically, well, I'm gonna let Rex out of my bag of holding because
Okay.
I'm just a bad artificer mom. I'm gonna have Rex go ahead and go over to it's Kev driving the ship right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Rex go over to Kev. And then I got to pull up his stat block real quick.
So that is as far as he can get. He has a 30-foot movement speed, right?
40.
Oh, okay.
40 feet. Thank God.
So that is where it gets.
We have him dash.
Oh, he can dash. Yeah, I'll go ahead and have him dash over to Kev.
Okay.
And then I don't think he's got any bonus actions. Yeah.
All right.
Cool. And for me, hold on, I'm looking at the boat. So the one below is the lower deck, and the one up there is with Kev. And then I'm in the middle?
You are right here. You're up at the front with the Griffin.
Okay, bet. Okay. I'll go ahead and use some movement to go get closer to Kev.
What's your speed?
It is 30 feet.
All right, so that is as far as you can get.
All right, and am I... Yeah, I'm definitely within 120 feet. I'll go ahead and launch a firebolt at the elemental that is next to Kev.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack.
Let's see, please. Does a 16 hit?
It does.
Sweet. Alright, for some... spicy 5 damage.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to do on your turn, Zyda?
Nope, that'll be good for this one. Yep.
All right.
I will end my turn.
Smog, you are up.
Okay. If I'm looking at the squares on the ship correctly,
Yep.
I should have enough movement to get to the square opposite of Zyda's Steel Defender.
You want to go here or over here?
The latter.
Yeah, you can get right there.
Would I get any bonuses with Zyda's Defender on the opposite side?
I will say, because I didn't move Zyda's Defender all the way, I could say then, yeah, he would have moved his full distance if you wanted to set up a pincer attack. And then, yeah, you would be able to get your advantage for that.
Okay. So
the steps are 10 feet, like 2
Oh, okay.
bits. That's why.
I didn't count for that.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
So, I mean, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So I'm gonna use my action to cast Booming Blade.
Nice.
making an attack with the scimitar, and I would roll with advantage for the attack.
Correct.
Well, that's a natural 20.
Ooh.
So, and remind me, it's going to be double the dice damage?
Yep. So roll the dice, double it, and then add your modifiers.
Okay. So it's going to be 2d6 and a d8. Let me use that one. Okay.
This will also
nice,
double the hex
nice.
damage too, just as a reminder.
Right. Okay. So on the dice, I have 5, 11, 18 points of damage. So that would be 36.
Okay.
Nice.
Plus 3 for Genie's Wrath.
Okay.
And then for my modifier would be an additional plus 3. So plus 6 to 36 would be 42 points of damage. Mixture of magical, slashing, necrotic, and thunder.
How do you want to do
Also, oh wait, is that it?
Yeah, how do you want to do this?
Okay. I'm imagining going from the bottom and it's curving upward slash that it shapes the water elemental into a wave, and then the residual thunder energy then blasts the elemental away into a spray of mist.
You bring the blade up, and it instantly you feel as your blade connects with the water, you see the necrotic pulse as even through the water, these black almost veins or tendrils start to splay out across it. You bring the blade up directly towards its core, and you feel you hit something solid, and you push through it as the thunder blast explodes outwards. This creature, like a tidal wave, begins to float backwards before exploding outwards, coating the entire rear of the ship with its fluids before it dies.
Gross.
I just wanted to say fluids.
Gross.
You still have one more attack if there's anything else you'd like to try and do.
I mean, I don't have any more movement left, and unfortunately I can't move with a bonus action. So I don't think I can see through the grate to see the second water elemental yet, right?
I will say where you're at, you can see it, but it's going to have 3/4 cover.
I've also been screaming. I did that my last turn before we ended.
And I see it enough that I can apply my ongoing hex to it.
Yeah, you can see it, so you can transfer your hex.
Okay, I'll do that then. So
Okay.
Bonus action for that, and that'll be it.
Perfect. Oakley dokley.
Also, and I'll also curse it for strength as well.
Okay. All right, that brings us to our next, which is Melon.
Yeah. All right. So, standing behind the strength and fiery demeanor of Kiln, I am just going to believe in what I know, because as much as Kiln is fire, I don't want to burn them. So, or the boat for that matter. I'm gonna go shoot the crossbow.
Okay.
And I'll do it twice here with my. Well, the first one is a 1.
That
so
does
that
not
goes
hit.
wide. And then the second one is a 28.
That'll hit.
That will be. Ooh, ooh. 5 plus 5 for 10 piercing.
Not magical.
Non-magical.
Okay. You slash through the water being, and it doesn't seem to do as much damage as you would have hoped.
Yep, as it pierces through. And that's it for my turn. And I am. That's gonna. Yeah. For my bonus action, I'm not gonna do anything. So that's my turn.
Okay. Killen, you're up.
Yeah. So if you remember, I got real mad, and in an alternate universe somewhere, a lava pit appeared and almost destroyed this ship. But in this universe, that didn't happen. Instead, what happened was my very blue, angry, attacking flame flared out, and 2 crag cats appeared. So they're gonna rush up and attack this water elemental.
Yay, cat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put them there for simplicity's sake.
Yeah, I'm assuming a 7 doesn't hit for the first one.
These are at advantage because you are flanking now with your cats.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. So that's a nat 20.
Jesus Christ! What is that? 4 fucking nat 20s?
Yeah. That is 10 doubled to no, that's 8 doubled to 16 plus 3, which is 19. Slashing, not magical.
Okay.
The first
So
crag
19.
cat. And then the other crag cat is also going to attack.
Attack me.
For a 21.
That
and
hits.
That's going to be 10 slashing damage, non-magical for them.
How much damage? I'm sorry.
10 slashing,
Not
non-magical.
Got it. Thank you.
And then I am going to attack twice with Woeful Crackle. And that is a 23 to hit.
Yep.
And that's going to be 4 magical slashing damage for the first attack.
Okay.
And then I will hit them with the extra attack at level 5 with Woeful Crackle again. That is going to be a 16 to hit.
That hits.
And that will be... I just keep rolling ones for damage. 4 magical slashing again, and then I will bonus action hit him with my offhanded scimitar, which is just a normal non-magical weapon. And that is going to be a 22 to hit.
Yep.
And that is going to be 8 slashing non-magical.
So 4 damage. Okay. Still very much up. Starting to look a little rough. He's starting to the creature is starting to not be able to keep its body together. And you see bits of water kind of sloshing off as it is still in front of you. That brings us to Ott, I think his name is.
Yes, Ott.
Yep, Os.
Us.
I mixed the names up.
The lizard guy.
Mm-hmm.
He cannot get in to make an attack because you two are squared up with it, so he's gonna go and try and get out of the way. And move his way back there. That brings us to Kef. He is going to keep steering the boat. And then back up to the water elemental. We'll see if it gets its whelm. Nope, that is not right. It does. It gets its whelm back.
Damn.
Let's see. So he's going to use his movement to slip between the cracks of the ship using his water form.
What the hell?
and begin to move. That being said, Kiln, Melon, and the two cats all get attacks of opportunity against it.
Okay. Well, I guess as Warcaster, I could just use it for Booming Blade, right? So we'll do that.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Does a 13 hit?
No.
No, I do not.
6 magical slashing from me. Let me roll the cats real quick. Uh, 23 for 13 non-magical piercing. And a 21 for 7 non-magical piercing.
Okay. So you see it escape down through the deck of the ship, disappearing into the water proper, the ocean proper rather, and that brings us to Zyda's turn.
Are we fighting? We're not fighting anything else on the top of the deck, are we?
There's nothing else there, as far as you can tell.
I think at this point I'll just make sure that Rex is going to protect Kef, and I will go ahead and start getting Captain Aisha's remains kind of like settled so they're not like going anywhere.
Okay. Anything else?
I'll go ahead and prepare a firebolt in case anything like pops out of the water.
Perfect. Smog, what are you doing?
Okay. If I were to look over the side of the ship, would I see anything?
Your hex, you have a connection to the creature, correct?
Yeah, it's still ongoing right now.
But do you know where its location? Is it like Hunter's Mark?
So that's what I was looking at. It doesn't say anything about me knowing
Okay.
the creature's location.
So I'll say you still feel your connection to it, but it is not possible to see a water elemental in the water.
Okay. I think what I would like to do is, would I have enough movement to get to like the square just opposite or the square just after of Os on the top of the deck?
So down here?
So, but kind of going like in a straight line along the edge of the ship. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So, and while there, what I'll do is hold my action with a I'll say I'll hold my action for a Mind Sliver
Okay.
the instant that I see anything that either resembles a water elemental or something like hostile like leaps out.
Okay, perfect. Melon, what are you doing?
Well, I am starting to move up to the top deck, and the water beast has moved through the cracks. Don't know where, and I seem a lot more confident. with my kind of naturally being aware of anything around me and having this sense of training that I'm kind of always on edge. I am still actively like kind of using my bloodhound ability to see or feel any small or larger creature moving within 10 feet of me. But besides that, maybe listening to anything because I do have advantage on perception checks. So maybe hearing like weird sloshings of waters like through like any of the decks or anything like that, it would probably be what I'm doing.
Okay. Roll a perception check for me.
Sure. 10 and a 3, 10 or 13.
Okay. With a 13, it's hard to separate the sound of water moving when a ship is moving through the ocean. So I'm going to say you can't really tell exactly where it is. And you don't, using your ability, there's nothing within 10 feet of you moving around.
For sure. Sounds good. Yeah, so I'll just move there and stand still, set there. Was that an action to search?
No, that could be a bonus action.
Okay, then what I'm gonna do then, just for my action, kind of getting ready like everyone else, except I'm going to ready a sword burst, kind of getting ready for anything that comes in that 5 feet of me.
Okay, Kiln, what are you doing?
So I'm going to, and this is going to sound really bad, but it's how the mechanics work. I'm going to interact with objects and pick up Ernot's body, because in D&D, a dead body is considered an object, which is why men can hide as dead bodies. Fun fact, to horrify you.
That's great.
So I'm going to pick up Ernot's body, and me and the Cragcax will also go up to the deck, because that way we can get eyes on everybody, so if it pops up again, we can all jump this elemental.
All right.
And I will hold a attack with Woeful Crackle in case it pops up.
Okay. He is going to keep moving back out of here to try and escape any damage. And the Kef is going to keep piloting the ship. That being said, this guy is going to pop up out of the water and attempt to whelm the Griffin.
Oh no, not the Griffin.
So
All of you go
because
ahead.
we can see,
Yep, all you go ahead and make
Yeah.
your attacks of opportunity. Or your
Except
prepared attacks.
Mine was only 5 feet of me. So
as for mine, the water elemental actually has to roll a intelligence saving throw. DC is 14.
Well, he rolled a 9, but he has a -3, so it's a 6.
So water elemental is going to take 5 points of psychic damage,
Okay.
and then the next saving throw they make before the end of my next turn, they will subtract 1d4
Okay.
from the save. That's anybody's.
Got it.
Then whatever next saving throw it makes.
All right.
Hint for other spellcasters.
Zyda, what are you doing?
Hey
Yeah, but
Joe, does a 25 hit?
That probably, I would assume so.
Yeah.
Let's say
It's only for 5 damage. It's for 5 damage.
How do you want to do
fire
this?
damage.
They had 4 hit points left. How do you want to do this?
yeah.
Just like utterly prepared on deck. As soon as I see this just pop up, like flame already in hand, I just whirl it forward and just see as it just magically just like tears through this water elemental.
Yeah. You throw it forward and you see it crash into the creature, and you see the water start to bubble as it instantly begins to boil inside of it, steam pushing out of it before it explodes outwards, raining down onto the ocean behind you all.
Just imagine there's like a brief like steam silhouette.
Yeah.
Well, that was extremely unpleasant. Who is still here,
Question.
alive and accounted for?
Is combat officially over?
Yes.
I am immediately rushing over to the captain's body, and I am using the Phoenix card for Revivify.
Whoa.
And it has not been a minute yet.
No, it definitely has not. Okay.
And I do not need material components for
Nope.
the spell.
You lay the card down on Aisha's chest, and as you do, you see it, that the phoenix on the card kind of come alive. You see the wings stretch and break the confines of the card. It lays out across her body, sink down into her skin. Before there's a brief moment before she pops back into the mortal realm. She coughs out as water pours from her ribs. I don't think that went how we wanted it to go.
Yeah, probably not.
Thank you, Mr. Smug. I appreciate bringing me back.
After this happens, I want to look over at Kiln and see if Kiln looks like, oh wow, this is a brief, like this is a sad, happy moment, or Kiln is like, man, we better get a discount now.
So one, just for prosperity's sake, the Cragcacks disappear once we're out of combat. Once
Okay.
there is no more danger. I kind of had a dead look in my eyes. I'm still fully blue flame, and I think after a moment you just see me walk to grab some rope, tie the rope around myself, tie it around the rail, and just jump in, and you just see steam for a while, and then I climb back up, and I'm bald, and just kind of lean against the rail.
As that's happening, you see Kef and Ott going to get Ernot's body. Os, not Ott. Yeah, it's fucking me up too. You see them go and gather up Ernot's body from the deck below.
I brought it up. So
Yeah, Kiln brought it up.
Right, you did say that. So they, you see them kind of get out a tarp and begin to wrap his body up in it, covering up the body of Os.
Yeah, and I think you just see Kiln just still, once they climb back up, leaning against that rail, dripping water and bald because they dunked themselves in water. Just still doing that void stare.
Once Kiln is on the deck of the ship, I'll use my elbow to just kind of nudge into their side.
I think almost anime style, you know how you see the difference between the void stare, like very blank, clouded, and then it comes into focus. I think you see that happen, but I don't respond other than that.
So
Is the cap?
I don't know about y'all. I need a good stiff drink. That was a bit much for me.
If
Yeah,
I
like-
had the appetite, it would be something dry and salty.
I mean, I think we've got some claw wine. I don't know if you actually want to like drink / eat that.
I don't
You-
quite have an appetite for ongoing reasons.
I mean, that's fair. You know, looking over to Captain Aisha, I'm sorry we couldn't save your other crewmen. I think, getting randomly attacked by 2 of those things was, not how we were planning our watch.
I don't blame you. The pirate queen has been more aggressively patrolling her waters since the world seems to have started to shake.
Wait a second, are you telling me the pirate queen, she controls those things?
Somehow, yes, I don't understand exactly, but she has gained the ability to control the oceans itself.
I mean, was that just like a coincidental accident that we got attacked? Or was this more of like a targeted kind of thing?
There are no coincidences in my book.
Noted.
And Smog and Melon, I think you just hear one word from Kiln at the captain saying that, and it's just Tempest, like under my breath.
I like look over to you. Well, you enjoy that drink. I'm going to try to learn how we can kill those things faster the next time. I think my time and inventory is due. These things are becoming harder to kill.
Where is Leopold? Is he somewhere?
I mean, a good meal would not go amiss, but yeah, where is Leopold? Make sure he's alright.
Who's Leopold?
The chef you gave us?
Oh,
The chef! The chef!
you see you see him pop his head up out from below deck and just hold up a shaky thumb before diving back down below.
Shaky thumb.
I'll look to Kiln and not sure how if they would want everyone to hear the question. I would whisper to them. I assume Tempest is important.
At this point, I know you speak, what was it? Primordial, right?
Yes.
So I think still low and kind of under my breath, I lean slightly towards you, like not noticeably, but enough to make like my mutterings hurt a little bit more. I think in Primordial, I say, Tempest is to water what Gale is to air, and Ignis is to fire. And I guess I should also say, and what Terra is to Earth, but like Kayla's just like, fuck that Earth guy. Like he's not involved in this.
Sleeping, never doing nothing. Um, seeing that like you're speaking in weird languages and visibly upset. Well, I think we're all due for a good night's rest.
Finally, this time.
Hopefully. Okay. And are they just covered up the body, they haven't made any moves to do anything in terms of honoring it tonight, I guess.
As far as you can tell now.
I think Kiln will do that. I believe I would stay up all night with the body and perform last rites for it.
Okay.
Obviously, I can't set it on fire. We're on a ship. But I will sit with the body, and I think using carpentry, like split one of my carving blocks down so that it's like almost like a nameplate, and carve Ernot's name in it, and then put that where his chest would be under the tarp, and burn incense and just sit there the whole night and like vigil, giving the last rite.
Okay.
I think I would sit with Kiln, and while they're starting the kind of ceremony practice, I'll like do a little touch on their arm, and I'll say, "Getting better this time. Didn't even get hurt this time."
I think you just see like for a moment, just like a little like half smile, a quirk of the side of my mouth up, and then it like returns to normal as I continue to just repeat the last rite or not.
I think after everyone's kind of going their separate ways on doing what they need to do, I would just get a bottle of claw wine and go to bed. I would just send Rex to kind of sit with whoever is steering the ship and just kind of check on the rest of the party.
Okay.
No. I'm kind of in whatever, like, not necessarily wanting to be in my room, but not necessarily wanting to like assert myself into someone else's space. I am just like maybe in the dining area and the a mess, and drawing a new section in the grimoire of monsters, little sketches of water elementals, and getting a little annoyed. But that is what I will do before I go to sleep.
Okay. As you grab your bottle of claw wine, Zyda, Aisha kind of grabs a hold of you. Care to share a drink together?
I just kind of nod at her, like, assuming that I probably can like grab some more glasses.
She brings you off to the quarters at the back of the ship. And as you enter in, you see the usual things you've seen in here already. Her small resting area, the map table, and various things that accoutrement a captain's quarters. She brings you over to a pair of seats and kind of takes her own before motioning to you to join her, pouring out 2 glasses of claw wine.
Yeah, and I go ahead and step inside and take a seat and just kind of like look around at all of the things that she's kind of got as decor. And as she's pouring the glasses of claw wine, I kind of tilt my head back and like have a very like kind of like big huff. You know, if that wasn't really coincidental, what exactly did you do to piss off the Pirate Queen?
Not to pay tribute. We are not officially pirates, if you know what I mean.
I mean, do we need to go make it official?
I think I may be done with all of this. I don't know if I can risk my brother's life again.
I mean, that's really rich considering the fact that you were the one who just died, but I mean, death does put things into perspective. I get that.
It does. I don't know if my soul would rest peacefully if it is my reason that he is dead.
I can understand that. For family. I mean, if you leave all this, as I kind of just like wave my hands to like the entire room, what are you gonna go do?
Maybe grow sugar. It's a pretty good trade.
Might probably be easier than this.
Yes, probably. I think it is time for me to stop this life. And I think it is time for this ship to move on to new hands.
Am I kind of like gathering the sense that she may be trying to pawn off her ship onto us?
And you're getting that feeling.
I mean, what about your crew? I mean, have you even talked to your brother about this?
He will do what I tell him in the end. And the only other crew I have will make his own choices. He's a good hand if you want to hire him.
I don't even know. What do you want for all this? It's a whole ship.
I think maybe just get a little revenge for me if the time comes. If you can.
I'm assuming we're talking on the person who caused all this.
We are.
Alright, so I want to make sure I'm understanding this. You want to give us your ship and then probably go piss off the one person, or at least get revenge on the one person who controls the entire ocean?
No,
About it?
only if the opportunity arises. Just promise me you will behead the bitch.
I won't make promises, but I mean, if the opportunity does present itself in a right fashion, I don't see why not. It seems fair enough considering you lost one of your crew and we had to put up with this, and somehow I don't see it getting better from here on out, especially if we're gonna have to possibly pay tribute however that works.
Well, you see her get up and move over to a painting on the wall. She kind of pulls it to the side, and it's on hinges, and you see a safe behind it. She scrolls the code, not seeming to hide it, because at this point it will be your ship. She pulls out this rolled piece of paper before coming back over and laying it on the table. Well, here is the deed for the ship. Though I recommend maybe changing the name, so to avoid any unpleasantries that may be associated.
That's fair. I will say, since you are doing us a favor, and I guess yourself in a way, let us know if you ever need anything.
I will call upon you should I need some supplies, but I think the pirate life is over for me.
Are you going to be staying on for the rest of this voyage?
Where are we headed exactly? I forget.
But blah, 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 blah.
Island hop into the capital.
Yeah, but we're
I
going
kinda-
to. Right now, we're going to the split. Da, 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 da.
Would it be
The silt span. The silt span.
So
That's where we're going.
as Captain Aisha is asking this, I kind of make my way over to the map table and kind of chart out where we're going. Well, we're gonna be island hopping for a little bit. We thought, doing a direct course where we need to go would not be the wisest choice, but
Well,
this is where we're gonna be heading.
I think once we reach the Hollow, I think it will be my place to disembark.
Okay. If we happen to run into anybody that you know, what do you want us to tell them?
I died at sea.
That's fair. And true.
I'm sorry, but I gotta take a quick break. I will be right back. And we're back. Okay. So, resuming our conversation. I think it's time for me to retire, and if you will have it, I think it is time to pass on this ship to someone new.
Aisha, I have never sailed a day in my life, but I have a feeling that at least two of our party, if not all the three of them, have at least some skill at being able to do this. I'll talk it over with them. I honestly don't see why this would be a problem, but it's kind of a big deal to accept
Understand.
a whole ship.
Understand. Well, to future endeavors.
To future endeavors. And I go ahead and like pick up my glass and just clink.
Okay. As the night draws to a close, eventually, Zaida, you make your way out of the captain's quarters. You see Kiln and Melon. You see Kiln and Smog up by Ott's body. And you see Melon making notes in her book. Kef still at the wheel, looking a little more anxious than usual. This is constantly scanning the horizon for any sort of danger. And the moon shining bright above you, illuminating the deck of the ship.
I feel like at this point we probably finished off that bottle of claw wine, so I'm
Probably.
just like very happily buzzed as I'm like walking over to the rest of the party. Y'all, like trying to be super quiet, just kind of like tripping over on everything, walking over.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm surprised. As I'm like holding up the paper that they have no idea what's on it.
I like to think you are definitely drunk, girl quiet, which we all know is not quiet.
Absolutely. Like, as I am whispering, like, I'm not being quiet at all. Like, this is in my head what it sounds like. Guys, and it's like in reality, it's like, guys, hey! It's like holding up the paper. We are the captain. That's how it sounded. Like, as I was saying, it just like, this is me telling you guys, hey, we just got handed the ship. But that's what it came out as.
We are the captain.
I am the captain now.
And I played that game once too. I'm glad that you won.
I just look very confused.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying we don't? What do you mean?
I like finally unfurl the paper. Yo, the captain made us the captain. You know, we have a boat.
Do you mean that we don't have to pay for rides anymore?
I didn't ask about that. That's a good point. As I'm just like holding the paper, and you guys can probably now see at this point, this is the actual like deed of the ship.
So it's like sunrise, right? It's like the next morning.
No, it's still very much night. It's probably around midnight at this point.
I think you see like on my face reactions, like raised eyebrows and like questioning looks and stuff. But I'm just gonna keep on with the last rites until sunrise.
Just absolutely not reading your reaction correctly. I'm like, Keon, you look so happy.
Well, I think we need to decide on a name. No.
Yeah, Smog. How are you feeling about this? Just like shoving the paper at Smog so we can look at it.
If we give this to you knowingly,
I just profusely like shake my head.
It's like a whole body head shake.
Yes, like the whole body just
did you happen to get that maybe with cards or dice involved?
No. I think she died and just doesn't want to do this anymore. But also doesn't want to deal with the pirate queen. So she seems like a scary lady. Scary queen. Yeah. But so now I think we've got to deal with the scary lady. I'm not sure how that works. Guys, I've never been a pirate in my life.
Still not stopping the like repeating the last right. I like nod my head with the look of like, yeah, now we have to deal with that.
No, I mean, not everyone that has a boat means they're a pirate. That's not how it works.
But guys, we're kind of transporting like illegal stuff, like the metal. Like, I think we're pirates.
This is the look I have on my face as I just try and just keep continuing the last.
God,
Should I try to
Kim looks so happy.
Do you want me to try to sober her up a little? Zyda, can you walk with me to the side of the ship here?
Not even drunk. As I'm like just stumbling, walking towards that side of the ship.
So, I'm gonna grab the deed and pass it to probably Mel. I'm gonna lead Zyda to the side of the ship, and I'm gonna position it so my shell is against the railing, and Zyda is between, and I'm between Zyda and the railing. Why How about we have a ship hug?
What's a ship hug?
Hug me and find out.
All right, and just like throws arms up for a hug.
So I'm going to wrap my arms around Zaida
Can't swap.
firmly, and then using my shell, I'm going to just tip and bring us both into the ocean.
Okay.
Just like we're going.
I'm just going backward over the side of the ship, holding you, and we're both going in the water.
Well, that's one way to sober a person up for sure.
Zaida, roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
Oh my God! Throw up in Smog's mouth. That's a 1.
6.
So you fall, you feel yourself pulled, and suddenly there's no gravity, and you feel it in your stomach. As suddenly you are weightless for the briefest of moments before you slam back into the ground against a hard turtle shell. And the contents of your stomach are no longer in your stomach. But you feel pretty sober now, as cold water rushes across your body and an empty stomach lays in your belly.
I think after expelling whatever is in my stomach out, and I sober up and realize for a conscious moment that I'm in the water. I'll go ahead and cast Alter Self to give myself gills so I can breathe in the water as we're down there.
Okay.
And just like underwater, like mumbling a bunch of stuff that just is incoherent gibberish.
If I can, I'm gonna use my one hand and my scimitar to basically stab into the ship so we're not being left behind.
Fair enough.
Also, I too can breathe underwater with my latest invocation.
Okay. You guys just chilling in the water? I don't.
So
I'm here.
I kind of give Zaida a look underwater, trying to assess her.
Does Smog understand sign language?
I mean, maybe he picked up a tiny bit, just over like his
Okay.
sailing.
So we're underwater.
experience.
Yeah, we're underwater, and I'm just like common sign language, throwing out hand signs, like we can't talk, and just saying like the worst things.
Oh, I recognize that one.
I just like hand to forehead, just like shake my head and like point up.
And I'll nod and I'll try to help us back onto the ship.
Kayla, we're getting some sort of weird feedback static from you.
That was weird. I think as we get to the deck of the ship, I just look at all of you. Alright, y'all. I may have been drunk. I may still be a little bit drunk. I'm no longer that drunk. I like start trying to like feel around for the paper that I thought I had on me. Please tell me. Oh, okay. As I look over him, alright, good.
I'll do like a little thumbs up to Kiln.
For the record, I got that before we started drinking. No, I did not steal it. No. It was not losing at card games. Oh, I just kind of like
Was it
lean over
losing at
for a second.
dice games?
No, there was no games involved. I think Aisha's just done. Dying, tends to do that to a person. Also, especially
I'll then shoot Zaida a look.
Look, we're at least trying, we're trying to fix your problem where you're not as dead-ish. We're not getting into that right now. I'm too not drunk enough for that. Okay. Yes. She is giving us the ship. Guys, I have never sailed a day in my life besides being on this ship. I realize the three of you are probably well more than overqualified to handle the ship.
No. But I'm up for new things. And someone has to make sure that no one meets a fate like her or not. Plus, and I look over to Smog. You had that card on you the whole time.
I wasn't able to use it till now.
Okay.
I mean, isn't that the card that we got from what's their face? Red hair, cloaked, kind of. Yeah. Just like nodding along.
It'll come back to me in the morning.
I was wondering what that card did. Good thing we know what it does now.
I think fire also doesn't hurt as bad, but
That's fair. It's good to know. I did tell Aisha that I would talk to you guys about this, though. Obviously, taking a whole ship from somebody's kind of a big deal, and there's going to be not only a lot of paperwork, but us paying tribute, I guess, as I'm just like scratching my temple a bit. I'm just like, it's gonna be a lot.
well, you certainly told us in your own way.
Yeah, sorry about everything before the last, couple of minutes. Not bad.
I'm just still being very expressive and panic staring, but trying to keep the rhythm going.
Yeah, when we got this, maybe. I feel like you two, motioning towards Kiln and Smog, you two are gonna probably know the mechanical bits of being pirates, because I'm assuming we're pirates now. Just saying.
It's crazy. I'd never thought that this would ever happen to me. How do we fall into piracy?
I mean, if we're not pirates, then technically what are we? If we're pirateers? Privateers? I don't know.
We can't just be
Idiots with a
sailors.
boat.
There we go. I like it.
Alright. Idiots with the boat. I mean, that makes sense. Well, idiots with the mode of transportation.
No, that could be confused with a cart.
Oh, what?
Well, you say transportation, but you can use a cart for transportation.
There's a cart
Cart.
carriage. That's true.
I mean, yeah, no, I'm not getting into the logistics of that. We have a boat.
I think finally, with all this, all the void staring and like really wanting to say something, Kiln has accepted the fact that she's not as good at this as her mom, who's trained for this, is, and so she just kind of like does one more loop through of the last right, does that like okay sign with the puff of smoke that's mostly like sulfuric like offerings, and just like turns to the group and is like, "What the fuck?"
It's not like I asked for the ship.
You know that means we're gonna have to go see the Pirate Queen. And I also think
Why-
I'm the
what-
only
what
one
is
who
it?
understands what that means.
Why do we have to do such a thing?
You want to fight more of those water elementals consistently on a regular basis.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to go pay tribute, but I kind of also did promise, not promise, kind of like at a moment's convenience if it came up somewhere down the line that we would, I don't know, take revenge a little bit.
Okay,
That's more of a long-term plan than right now plan, because right
I'm gonna-
now we kind of need to get the paperwork all in order.
I'm gonna look around. How like in the open and able to be overheard are we?
Well, Kef is at the helm. You guys are just on the deck of the ship, so the sea is pretty quiet at night. So that realistically, you get the sense that probably everyone on the deck can hear you.
I'm just gonna bodily hustle everyone below deck for a little bit more privacy. you guys do understand that the reason the Pirate Queen is so scary and controls the water is because she has the Tempest, right?
What does that mean? She has the
I don't know what that
The
means,
water
Kiln.
primordial, the Tempest, the thing
Like
that
as-
controls all water.
like a gilded cage or something.
No, like part of her. She is Tempest. Tempest is her.
Oh.
This is okay, so this isn't like a warlock thing.
No. This is like I ingested a piece of an old god thing.
That doesn't sound like a pleasant thing. Why would? Oh, all right.
Because then she could control the ocean, and that's how she became Pirate Queen. She killed the old pirate, I think, king,
Yep, King.
and became the Pirate Queen. That's how you become the pirate.
I mean, all right. So if somebody killed her, would they take over?
Are you going to try and kill a primordial old god? Because that's what we're going to be up against.
Yeah, Aisha, that was kind of a big ass.
Yes.
It with all due respect to Aisha, she has no idea about primordials or any of that.
Yeah, I don't think Aisha knew about all that.
Yeah, that's why she can do the things like with the water elementals patrolling the waters for her. That's why we have to go pay tribute, because if we don't do that, we're gonna get attacked all the time.
All right. So how exactly does one pay tribute? Exactly.
So it happens different ways. So I'm gonna ask the GM, because I would know from my pirate background how that works, but Kayla, it does not.
It would be a mixture of fealty and tithes.
We have to basically go say, hey, yo, Pirate Queen, we with you, we got your back, you got our back, and then we have to send money consistently, or like, not necessarily just money, just tithes, so like gifts, or like money, or like goods, or something.
Okay. I mean, I get that kind of. I mean, but like, what if she sucks? Like, and we don't like her, but then we have to pay her.
If
And
you
then-
pay her, the waters are so much easier. And also, elementals don't hunt you down. Any other pirate ship doesn't hunt you down. It's just better for everyone if we take the ship, we go and pay tribute to the pirate queen. And then we honestly don't ever have to see her ever again. We just send the tithes. We don't have to ever actually see her again if we don't want to. Think of it like taxes. but to someone who can kill you.
So, governments.
It's a singular person who can kill you.
I mean, damn it, I don't know, it's the fealty thing for me. I like being like a free agent, and I thought that doesn't feel so piratey. Like, I thought pirates just were kind of piratey in their own way.
Yes, but it provides protection. So if we get in trouble, any other pirate ship will help us.
I mean,
By the way,
Oh,
how was inside the water elemental?
watery, not very good. I couldn't breathe. So that wasn't fun. Yeah, no, okay, yeah, I see your point now. Damn it, she seems like she sucks. Why are you doing that to people?
Be real,
I
most
don't.
people in power suck, but this one at least sucks a little bit less than, say, the colonizing assembly.
Okay.
And just because we pay tribute and fealty, it's not saying that we like her.
Yeah, it's just saying, I'm good with you, you're good with me, no one kills each other.
Actually, I have a question then. Where does the Pirate Queen fall on the spectrum of backing the Wanderman's Assembly or the Ascended Host?
The Pirate Queen backs the Pirate Queen.
I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, you kind of control the waters. Okay.
Give it to her money, she'll do it. Doesn't matter for who.
It's quite
Um,
far. No?
As you say that, Kiln, it kind of triggers in your mind. You don't hear of many Wanderman Assembly or Ascended Host ships being attacked regularly, so
Probably being paid a protection
probably
fee.
being paid by both of them.
Yeah. Like, they're even scared of her. They probably pay her, like, please don't attack our shit money.
Alright, I mean, that makes sense. Again, y'all, how are y'all feeling about all this? Do we want this ship? I mean, it's a nice ship. We'd have to, like, restock a lot of things. You know, potions, for instance, so, you know, people aren't dying.
I think Kiln immediately goes into, like, quartermaster mode because that was their previous position on the last pirate ship. And just starts making a list in their head and everything they need and just muttering it out loud as they go through it. You can do it.
I've heard the
Money.
I've heard the tales and the rumors and the like of paying tribute and ties to the Pirate Queen. But how do we actually do that?
We go there. We give the oath, the fealty. Also, show respect, but don't be a bitch.
Well,
I mean, always, but
Or like, especially
What
because like pirates see being a bitch as a weakness and will attack you more if you're a little bitch. So show respect, but don't be a little bitch.
I guess more what I mean is, where do we go to do that?
yeah, that was my question too, because I've never been a pirate. Also, yeah, where the hell are we going for that?
Insert knowledge Kiln would have, but Kayla does not.
So,
Darto.
That's something we would have to do now, or
I
can
mean,
we finish
we
our?
finish, but I would suggest that one, we probably change the name of the ship to something that's not this, including
Yeah,
the ship.
Well, Aisha no longer that's so weird. I'm so used to saying Captain Aisha. So Aisha, yeah, definitely said to change the name,
Yeah.
so we're not catching any shit for anything under the Iron Leviathan.
Yeah, so we're not catching strays until we go to the Fire Queen. So you know, something like Compass Rose or the Screaming Gull or something like that. We need to rename it and repaint the side of the ship and probably get a new identity flag. Otherwise, we will be catching strays until we go pay field.
Yeah.
But we could finish whatever we're doing and then go do that. That way we can, you know, have Smug back. And I will probably need to give you all a crash course in pirate etiquette before we get to Dark Toe anyways.
I
Oh.
love this already.
A class from Guild. I'm too excited.
So I feel like this is a yes from everyone.
Yes, this is a yes.
I mean, worst case, we sell the ship for a lot of money. There's no
Right.
really downside to
I agree.
Smog, what about you? How are you kind of feeling about all this?
I suppose owning our own ship will save some money, or not having to enlist some other person's ship.
Yes, very cost efficient for sure. And maybe we can even, you know, take more rich people out on adventures, Gil.
And we can also just do cargo, so we don't have to deal with them. Because if we do pledge fealty, then we are safe, and so we could just load up on cargo for wherever we're going, whenever we're doing whatever other jobs we're doing. And just that way.
Alright, I mean, yeah, we'd have to talk to the crew and see, you know, who wants to stay or go.
Yeah, I'm assuming Kef is gonna go with their sister.
Yeah, she kind of implied as much.
So probably us, and I guess the ship Griffin?
Right, Claw?
Yeah. Is it a ship Griffin or is it a Captain Aisha Griffin?
I mean, I can ask it.
There is
I mean,
also
that's true.
Oz
if-
is
if
still
the
here,
ship-
but
If they
Oz
want
might
to,
want to go.
yeah, if they stay there, I don't want to tell them to get off the ship because we're gonna be real. They'll probably try to eviscerate me. Go up to Breaklaw and say, "Hey, you big bird, get off the ship."
Fuck off, bird.
Fuck off. Uh, and I mean, I'm not against having a giant griffin. I mean, we're gonna have to figure out some sort of copacetic relationship with it if it's here.
Logistically, how are we gonna feed a fucking griffin?
I mean, how do they feed a fucking griffin now?
I don't know. I don't know what these people do in their free time.
What
Probably lots of fish in the ocean, or
Yeah, I mean,
you
they
all
probably.
need to learn how to fish and provide for yourselves.
I'm gonna be real. The griffin probably just hunts the waters and deals with its own shit. I haven't seen them feed it anything.
All right, so it's a yes from everyone. You know what? We'll talk to Aisha in the morning. I need to get some sleep.
Is she
Oh.
getting off at the next island? Like, we'll land, it'll be bye, Aisha.
I think she's going to all the way, all right? To the other side.
I
Because we're going to
not
the
qui-
band first. And then
I
think
don't know.
she wants to go
Aisha
to the
seemed like
hollow.
she was ready to just kind of go, but depending on where we went.
She had told you that she's going to get off at the Hollow, which is Nakanza's Hollow, the capital of the Ascended Host.
Yeah,
Okay.
Another side,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's gonna probably be through this whole trip. And then she's gonna leave. So we still have a whole voyage, technically.
Well, and we'll need to find crew along the way since we'll be losing some.
Surprise, bitches! Y'all's the crew till we find new people.
I know how to shoot guns. That's it.
Great,
I
you're
don't
gonna
know
learn
how to sail. I
You're
don't
gonna learn to haul
anything else.
rope and prep for sail.
Maybe we could keep Leopold.
Against that, hey, good
Well,
chef.
we did technically pay for Leopold, so
I mean, we paid for
That
him
is
for
true.
the trip, not for after the trip. That would have to
Well, I guess Leopold, that's up to them. But also I wouldn't blame them if they left after all of that, and this.
They
I get
seemed
it.
pretty steady because it looks like they just kept cooking during the event and then came up to be like, "Oh, good," and then went back to cooking.
Just
He's very
was
dedicated to
terrified,
his craft.
but was terrified, but still cooking.
Yeah. Ah, shit. Dinner we still do.
Yeah, he was hired to do one job and one job only.
I guess that's that for now. And I guess me and Mel, as I look over to Mel, we're gonna be learning piratey stuff.
I mean, everyone's gonna need to learn piratey stuff, but specifically, the first thing we're gonna have to start with is sailing. Everyone, me and Smog are good, but you two need to learn how to sail because I'm gonna be real. We're losing. I mean, we're already lost one, but we're losing 3 total, maybe 4 total, and it's just us. So,
well, yes, we will hire people and we will learn. But aren't there roles on the ship? Someone will need to be captain, no?
Yeah, this is true. Shit, guys, who's gonna be the captain?
Well, if no one wants to be it, I say we could draw for it. That sounds fun.
Draw what?
I don't know, 6 sticks or something.
okay.
But that's easy to draw 6 sticks. You just do a bunch of lines.
I hate this so much, but I think I need to be captain.
Well, if you think you need to be captain, then you choose your first mate. Or do we vote?
I think voting for first makes sense, but I would like Zyda to be in charge of our weaponry. That's my vote for Zyda.
I just like nod.
Nomen arms.
Yeah, that makes the most sense.
Let's fucking go.
Amazing.
Okay.
I would also like to pitch Melon. You are our most dedicated to tracking things and keeping records and things like that. Generally, that's like similar to what like a quartermaster does.
I would love to be your quartermaster.
So, I mean, Smog, you're the only other one that actually has sailing experience, so I don't want to say that you're first mate, but Bud, I think you're first mate.
Yep. I would like someone with sailing experience. That sounds good. I need a drink.
I mean, there's more claw wine. I'm not drinking anymore. I'm good. And yeah.
Okay, so we're good on that. Do we want to decide on a new ship name now or wait on that?
You did say the Compass Rose. That had a nice ring to it, but maybe we can sleep on it and come to it in the morning.
I mean, I'm fine with it if y'all are, but we probably should get that name changed pretty fast.
A rose on a white background for a flag with a compass behind it, or around it, would be easy to have quickly made because it's a very simple design.
I could make something, I'm sure, if I had the right material.
Okay. We made some big decisions. I need to go get drunk. Zyda probably needs to go get re-drunk.
I mean, shit, if we're about to learn a bunch of ship stuff soon, probably.
Nice.
And I'll put one hand on Zyda's shoulder. Learning how to fish should not be terrible at it.
Yeah.
You know, Smog, I don't know if you understood all of the sign language I threw back at you while we were underwater.
I understood the one where you used your middle finger. That one I understood.
Yeah, I feel like that one's kind of universal. Yeah, good God, don't ever do that again, or if you do, at least make sure that I'm dying or something. Like, we have to get away, not, hey, stop being drunk. But, like, that wasn't totally not fun. Just, yeah. Anyway, alright, off to go get re-drunk.
Okay. As you all make your way off to the various side quests for the rest of this evening, if there's nothing specific that we need to work out, eventually you all find yourselves to sleep that night. The next morning, the sun kind of crests through the slats of the ship, eventually waking you all with its beams. And as you all start to wake one by one, the ship is quiet. There is still a melancholy that hangs over the deck as you one by one
I was
make your way.
actually still below deck.
Okay.
I'm kidding. No, you said a melancholy. I just.
You son of a bitch.
God.
As you all make your way up, you see the body of Us still wrapped and laid to the corner. The rituals you performed last night, killing the incense and whatnot, still hanging around the body. As you all kind of approach and make your way up there, you see Aisha kind of seated down next to As's body. A hand just on the tarp that covers him. You see her look towards you, Zyda, first. I think it is time for us to lay our friend out to sea.
Yeah.
Would you all care to join?
I think I moved to help lift Ernot's body without being asked for it, and Zyda and Smog would just hear me muttering that same last rite under my breath as we do.
Ernot goes to help you lift the body, kind of laying it.
You mean Os?
Yeah, Ernot helps lift his own body?
I thought Os died.
No,
No,
Ernot.
Os was the lizard. Os was the lizard
Knoll
man.
died, the lizard man lived.
Ernot died, not Os. My fault. I apologize. Os goes to help you kill him. The pair of you loading Ernot's body up into a bit of rope netting that has been positioned. You slowly start to lower him down into the water. You can hear the stifled sniffs from a few of the crew members as they are saying goodbye to someone that they've known for many, many years, you assume at this point. And as Ernot's body hits the water, you see the net begin to lower below him as his body sits at the top for a moment. As the tarp begins to absorb the water, you see the canvas darkening As the net is pulled up, the body begins to pull, drifting behind the boat as it loses speed and compared to the ship. And as the tarp absorbs enough water, you see it begin to sink down below the surface. Drift off as you all pull further and further away. You see the body slowly sink beneath the dark blue of the sea.
And I think as it sinks, I get to the end of the kind of like rounding of the last ride I was doing again, and I do that same okay symbol and I take a really deep breath and do a really long, drawn out one that just creates a bunch of billowing like smoke that drifts away towards where the body was drifting.
As you exhale the smoke, you see it pour out, and you've used this ability before. Like, you know how much you can usually exhale. This is more, as it just pours out from the back of the ship. You see bits of embers in the smoke, and you see it kind of sink down to the ocean, basking the waves in that fiery smoke. And you feel that fire in your chest burn. Familiar connection to that primordial self of yours for the briefest of moments. You hear Aisha take a deep breath. See her remove the tricorn hat from her head. Who should I give this to? Who is captain of the Iron Leviathan now?
I point over to the good old Kiln.
She moves towards you, Kellen. And she starts to speak in a tone just for you two. Thank you for what you have done this last night. Take care of the ship, and the ship will take care of you. I trust that you will make the most of her. And she holds out the hat to you.
And I think I go to grab the hat, but don't take it just yet. And I go, it was the least I could do. He was one of us. He deserved it.
And see a bit of... you see her eyes begin to well a bit. Captain, would you allow me one more hour for privacy in your quarters?
Take whatever time you need. As far as I'm concerned, even without a ship, you're still Captain Aisha.
She passes the hat to you, and then quietly makes her way to the captain's quarters, leaving you all with Kef and us at the aft of the ship, just watching. The smoke covers the ocean, and the body sinks down into the depths.
I don't think I put on the hat just yet. I think instead what I do is take one of the tassels or something, and I'll tie it to my belt. I don't want to put the hat on until we've finished our journey and dropped off Captain Aisha, because I meant what I said.
Yeah.
Like, even without the ship, she's the captain.
Okay. Kef kind of turns and rests against the edge of the ship and looks towards all of you. So, Aisha told me that this is our last voyage.
Well, for those that want to go.
He looks towards Os. He is a good worker.
Any of you are welcome, whether that be now or later on. You can always find us. We be under a different name.
I've been told that you were suggested to change the name.
Yeah, and I just kind of like look at the group. The cup is Rose.
Just like quick thumbs up, just head nod.
Yes, we'll be under that name. If you need to find us, if you need another like trip, or you decide you want to join, I'm gonna stop talking now.
I appreciate it's Captain Kiln, but I think I'm going to spend a bit of time with my sister. It is
Speaking of,
it is unusual for us to lose crew members, and I know she is taking it quite personally.
speaking of crew members, where does that fall in line? And I'll point over my shoulder to Brightclaw.
Brightclaw and my sister have quite a long bit of a relationship. I would ask him yourself if he intends to stay, but probably would take some convincing if you want him to stay on board.
I mean, Smog, that's gonna be kind of your job. You're the only one who can actually literally talk to him. Also, that sounds like a first mate's duty.
Just gonna gently slug Smog in the arm.
Nice.
I'll kind of look towards Brightclaw and just
Nah, not worth it.
hard to be a bird.
I'll go with you. We're kind of almost friends. Almost.
Almost.
They didn't bite off my hand. His kiln like laughs and chuckles.
Is this like a frenemies thing? All right, y'all
Yeah.
don't die.
It's complicated.
Well, resort back to roll one, as our captain would like to say.
Yep. Also, ship rule number 1.
Don't die.
With like a very deep sigh, I kind of start walking towards Brightclaw, but kind of taking a very slow walk just to kind of pad some of the time that it takes me to actually get to Brightclaw.
As you approach and kind of get within about 30 feet, you see that Brightclaw's eye open and clock you, and it just slowly stretches out one of its claws, places it on to the deck of the ship, and just grinds ruts into the ship deck.
I'll close my eyes and take just a deep breath through my nose. I'll then put a hand on myself to cast Speak with Animals at will.
And
Okay.
while I'm with you, you got this. And I also have like on the side of me, like I have like similar ration to the last one I gave Right Claw, and then also I will cast guidance on you.
You holding up well. That one water elemental almost got you there last night.
No one almost gets me.
But my friend, the smaller one over there,
She looks like a little snack I can eat.
she's not. And if anything, she did help you.
So you're saying I
Help.
should have turtle soup instead?
You could try. I don't think you're like the taste of me right now. The captain, Aisha, she's given us the ship.
As you say that, you see Brightclaw kind of pop its head up and turn to look towards you properly. Why would she do that?
Sure. The other water elemental killed her. And as she thought after I brought her back to life, she's not looking to go through that again.
You see its eyes narrow to kind of look at you now. You see it kind of gauging your sincerity. What do you want?
I think I should be asking you that.
I want to be fed. I want to hunt.
Open sea is a great place for that.
The captain raised me since I was an egg. I owe her loyalty.
Yeah, I've had folks that did that for me. Except I was actually related to them.
You used to be an egg?
Turtles come from eggs.
I didn't know that. I only ever eat the little ones.
But people that I owed for raising me up, they're not around anymore. Aisha, she's not gonna die, but she won't be around on the ship. Now, I'll admit I'm not the biggest fan of birds, but open sea, there'll be plenty of time for you to hunt. I've got a pretty good knack of collecting fish myself, so you won't go hungry 2 different ways. Plus, by the way that all this is unfolding, you might even be able to get a chance of maybe hunting the person, queen, that was responsible for killing the person that raised you.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Good thing charisma's my highest stat.
DC is 15.
You got the guidance just in case.
Okay, guidance. Okay, 2 on guidance. Is 20 total.
20 total. That is going to be enough.
It was a 15 on the die.
All right. Promise me that one day I will be able to eat the head of who's killed my friend.
I'm not exactly sure how the logistics are gonna play out on it, but I can definitely try to save you a part. At least maybe like a leg or something.
That would be enough. I will remain on your ship, Turtle Man. But understand you will not command me.
Likewise, bird.
I can't wait to eat you.
You're not the only one with claws.
Now leave me alone. I wish to return to my slumber.
I'll just turn to Mel and just give a thumbs up, and then just turn and walk away.
I throw over the ration to Bright Claw.
Bright Claw.
She kind of... they kind of just reach a claw out and grab hold of it and pull it in and just start to eat it. Very lazily. This is a very lazy bird.
Yeah, didn't even do anything when everyone was dying.
No. Didn't even wake up. Okay. Is there anything else you guys would like to accomplish during this journey?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give the captain like half a day before I even try and interact with them, like give them their time. But I'm gonna go through this entire ship with Zyda and anything that's like messed up or metal or any of the weaponry on the ship, I like borrow a piece of paper and we're just like noting it all down.
I will
Oh
send
my
you the
God.
ship stats before the next session. There is no cannons on the ship, though there are cannon holes. There are ports for
Portholes.
cannons. Yes, portholes for cannons. There is 4 currently built into the sides of the ship, though there are no cannons set up.
Okay.
Down below, there is about 100 gold worth of supplies, tradable supplies, sugar, cloth, rope, stuff like that. Besides that, there's not a ton on the ship. The captain's quarters may have a chest in it that would hold the actual bank account of the ship, which you would assume is not going to be privy to you. That being what Aisha's probably going to take with her. But yeah, there's enough food for your trip because that's all you guys kind of bought and prepared for. There is a bit of like dried rations, maybe about a week's worth, just as emergency backup supplies. But there's not a whole ton of kind of things for you to pillage down here.
And most of the ship is in like good repair, like so like anything that's leaky or old or scratched, I also want to note those.
Yeah, it's just normal wear and tear from the ship. So there's the occasional leak, but there's no actual like damage to the ship. Nothing that's gonna actively threaten to sink you. There obviously can be improvements to your hull. There's a variety of improvements you can make, which I will, you may come across throughout your journeys of potential improvements of the ship. But right now you have a very standard hull, no cannons, basic sails, basic helm and oarings. And yeah, the compass rose is the most basic of basic sloops.
Cool. Like I said, just writing all of that down, and then I will have Zyda during this trip. I know it's like just normal wear and tear, but I believe that you can do mending, right? So
I
just
can.
having you go,
Yeah.
tip to tail on the ship doing mending.
Yeah.
Making it look really pretty.
Yeah, any cosmetic damage that may be out there, you're able to you're able to repair, able to bring back up to a pristine state.
Yeah, and then like I said, midday I will see the captain, but I'll let whoever needs to do whatever
Sure.
else they want to do.
Anyone else have anything they want to do? Okay.
As much shield training as I can get, or instances of it.
Say that one more time.
More shield training, more
Sure.
Sessions of that.
Sure. All right. Roll me a d20 with whatever stat you feel like would be appropriate for your shield training.
I
Whether
think
it be
athletics would
Sure.
probably fit with like just as a physical activity.
works for me.
Okay, that is 14.
That's not enough, actually. The DC is 15 for learning a new skill. So you gain progress. Yes, you feel a little bit more comfortable in the shield, but there's just parts of it you're having trouble getting the cadence down of combat with a shield. Like it's just not sitting right with the way you've been performing and the way you've been engaging in combat to bring up the shield. So by the end of the day, you're frustrated. You don't feel like you've accomplished much, and you are unable to progress in your shield proficiency. Kiln, You make your way to the captain's quarters. The door is still shut. And you hear the faint shuffling sounds of wood being dragged against the floor. And someone's definitely moving around inside, but nothing else besides that would strike you as odd.
Yeah, so I think I retrieved the bottle of probably like whiskey or some hard liquor that I had Kef get us with the little extra gold I tossed him.
Yep.
And just gently knock on the door.
Come in.
And I'll come in, and I have 2 glasses in the bottle. Yeah.
Captain Kayla, I apologize. I have not made my way out of your quarters yet.
You're welcome to it for the rest of this trip. I just, is our tradition, and the is our tradition thing is more in reference that you can tell from my body language is more in reference to like the pirates sailing the seas tradition. I thought you might want to have a drink in honor of our fallen crew member. And I was hoping you could just tell me the tale of you and this ship.
Well, I'll take the drink, that's for sure. So, you see her kind of lay down some of the clothing and her personal effects that she had been loading into a chest, kind of clearing out the space for you. And you see her put it down and make her way over to you and take the glass.
It's a healthy pour. It's probably
Yeah.
like 4 shots and not just like a single or a double.
I bought this ship not 10 years ago, before the world seemed to go crazy. Its titans seem to return to the world. Seems very much calmer then. I don't envy you, Captain, for your tribulations I'm sure you'll encounter. But originally we just seek to make a little bit of gold, me and my brother. Transport some goods and supplies around the teeth. As I'm sure you're aware, the environment that lies within did not befit a captain unwilling. So eventually we had to transport some more questionable goods. We did this for a bit of time before we came across her radar. Her purview. We went and met her, yes, and we paid the toll. But it is not the reason I became a captain. I did not wish to be a pirate. I just wanted to provide for me and my brother. I'd spent so much time alone. And this was the first time we felt like there was more to life than just poverty. But my unwillingness, let's say, to engage in the politics of this world, they've now finally caught up with me. And I can't risk any more lives to my own stubbornness.
I know
this trip is not ending the way you want it to, but from what I've seen of how you interact with the crew, you've been a much better captain than a lot of captains out there.
I thank you for that. But I will forever be responsible for the death of my friend. My own pride is what has killed him.
Well, you shouldn't ever forget your friends that have gone. This does not lay on you. This is not a matter of your pride killing someone. This is a matter of someone who doesn't take no for an answer, deciding someone else's fate. We will always remember them. I know every single person I've ever had in my party that has passed. I remember them frequently. And remembering them, they're never actually gone. But the blame on this is not light.
I appreciate your words, Captain Ken.
Please, call me Kiln. Isn't that what you told me when we first got on here?
It is not my place to assume respect. I apologize. But this is not what my friends signed up for. You may have seen that a lot of my crew is not of the more accepted races. And I promised them that I would protect them and guide them and not let any harm come to them, and I failed that now.
We are all moving towards a moment in time where we are passed through to the other side, but as someone who doesn't always blend in wherever they go, I can guarantee you gave them a much better time than the individual would have had otherwise.
I hope so.
And I'm gonna take out a piece of carving I've been working on and off, like the first trip and this trip, and it's like a little bright claw, and the base has the Iron Leviathan, and on the other side, Captain Aisha on it. And I'm just gonna like slide it over the table towards her.
You see her pick it up, and the smile kind of crushed upon her face, and you see the eyes well up a bit. It was a decade's worth of a life that she tried to forge is coming to an end. Thank you, Captain Kiln. I'm sorry, Kiln. Kiln. Thank you.
That's all right. You're getting a second chance, and not a lot of us. I mean, you did die for it, but not a lot of us.
It wasn't fun.
No, I understand that. Smog and I have been through the same situation. That's fun, but you are making the most of your second chance. It might be a different path than you thought it would be, but as long as you got happiness in some form, and it sounds like you and your brother are gonna go off together, nothing really to be sad about. And plus, if you ever want to hop on a boat and take a ride just for funsies' sake, you can always look at that.
Well, if you ever plan on killing her, and you know what I mean, you give me a call. I'm sure I can find some time.
Yeah, I mean, that would be a fun little vacation, wouldn't it?
I agree. I think that would be quite the excursion we can embark on.
Definitely not a 3-hour tour.
No.
Clink. Yeah, and I think I'm just gonna spend the rest of the day kind of
in a roundabout way where like someone is trying to help someone deal with their grief, but in a way that they know like pirates and sailors do it in a particular way.
Yeah.
Like not a very like let's talk about our
Yeah,
feelings
yeah.
way. Let's
We're
keep
gonna
our
work through this by working.
yeah. So I'm gonna spend the rest of the day with the captain, kind of like letting her have that sounding board and
Yeah.
whatever.
Perfect. Okay. And the first island you guys were planning to stop at, remind me?
The Silt Span.
Siltspan? Okay.
Well, the Clatter Chain Isles, the actual island. Siltspan's the city.
Got it.
Right.
Ah! Okay. As the rest of your trip goes, you all kind of gathering yourselves and understanding your new roles in the ship. Eventually, the island of Clatterchain begins to come into view. You see floating docks supported by gears, pulling levers and gondolas throughout the island. You see walkways reinforced by glass, brass winches, and glowing arcane lanterns guiding cargo through this mist that coats the island. You see the buildings are very much copy-pasted across the island as you are entering into a more industrial island. Being a Wanderman's outpost, it is set designs kind of just copied and pasted across the entirety of the island. You see towards the center of this smaller island a skyship port that has a ship kind of docked at it towards the center. And as you all approach, you see a few smaller ships docked at this smaller trading outpost. And on this dock, you see a dwarf. Older, long beard, his head shaved bald, whether from age or personal choice. You see him wearing this thick, reinforced armor with Wanderman's iconography laid out upon it. You see, hanging from his face, a single monocle. And as your ship pulls into dock, Kiln, you hear a resounding sigh come from Aisha as the last of her journeys as captain comes to an end. You see her brother kind of put a hand on her shoulder and wordlessly give a kiss to the back of her head. And as you all prepare to disembark from the ship, that is where we're going to call it for the night. As you have arrived at the city of Siltspan.
Can I just say one thing?
Of course.
I would have arranged with Smog and Zyda and Melon for us to have drawn swords so that the captain can pass under them on her way off to the dock.
You all do. And you see Kef, as he sees you all draw swords, his hand pulls from his sister's shoulder. And he steps back and takes a presentory position before drawing his own sword and joining you all in this farewell moment for Captain Aisha. You can hear him sniffle slightly as he tries to hold back tears. As she walks off proudly, her shoulders squared, she steps up to the edge of the ship and begins to step off. And moves to greet the dockmaster as the captain of the Iron Leviathan for the last time. And that is going to call it for us for tonight. Thank you guys so much for joining us. This is a very heavy roleplay episode, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's shout out the things you guys got going on this week before we sign off. Kayla, what do you got?
Yeah, go check out Paracosm Entertainment, both on YouTube and on Twitch. We do our final episode of Villains by the Hour tomorrow in preparation for the live finale. And we also have the penultimate, which means the before the last episode of Tuesday for Burned Hope on the channel. So go check those out as both of those seasons are getting kind of intense.
Z, I know you got stuff going on. Shout it out.
Yeah, guys, over on my channel, we are doing Pal World. You guys are more than welcome. Anybody who finds their way on that neck of the woods on Twitch. Guys, we always love having people in the community. I also did forget earlier to mention this. Guys, I am getting a new VTuber model. We are like $20 away from our $150 goal. And we'll probably be debuting that in August. But all right, guys, I'm excited for that. Stop by if you want to be hearing more about that and seeing my old model for the last couple of weeks.
I was gonna say, Z, where can people send that money to?
Here on Twitch.
Yeah, where? How?
Zella.
You just want people to subscribe? I'm just trying to Venmo you money.
Oh, I'm dumb, guys. No, there's a link on my Twitch page. If you guys want to donate through words, through Streamlabs, there's a link, and there's also a PayPal link, I believe. I gotta check, guys. I'm a real streamer sometimes.
Yeah, words are hard.
Words are hard today. It's late, guys. Anyway, yeah, that is all we have going on over on my channel.
Vegas, I know you got stuff going on. Shout it out.
Yeah, just catch me as I journey the biggest 4 days of gaming there at Indianapolis as I'm at Gen Con. So follow me in my journey.
All right. Evan, what do you want to shout out? Anything?
Well, unfortunately, there isn't really much to advertise or tell in terms of streaming on my end, but perhaps in one of like Zella's streams, they might reference the things that occur in the ongoing campaign, which another session will be following Saturday. And totally not planning something dangerous for them to encounter after such happy times.
Guys, we're absolutely ridiculous, and I need you to know that it's an Eberron campaign. We're just absolutely ridiculous. We just fought a mummy lord because we had a bag of magic beans. If you know, you know.
Yeah, that tracks.
And
That's so funny.
by statistics, the favorite item of the entire party is cheese.
Okay.
Magic cheese. It's true.
Zella now officially has enough for her new model, so.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yo, thank you. I can't see anything on it, but thank you.
So check out the new model because I'm sure it's going to be awesome. That being said,
super.
I've got nothing else. If you guys got nothing else, remember we love you, geeks. Good night.
Bye.
Good night.